Okay, people are approaching in three. Act cool, guys. Act cool. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So, this is just gonna be a random, awkward, standing update. It's officially been like almost 6, 7 weeks of me being here in North Cyprus. Yeah, by the way, I'm in North Cyprus. Okay, I'm not in Turkey, mainland Turkey. People are like confusing it. I am in North Cyprus, basically Cyprus, and it's like an island and it's split and it's north and south. The north part of it is the Turkish part of it, like Turkish people are here, and then the south part of it, Greek people are there. So it's like an island split in two. So I'm not in mainland Turkey. I'm on an island in the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean. Anyways, it's getting cold. We have 2 more months of cold weather, and I'm standing on the walkway. There's people walking towards me. Should I stop recording or should I just keep on talking? I'm gonna keep on talking because, like, I low key don't care about anything at this point. Is this mic even recording? If this mic is not, okay, people are approaching in three. Act cool, guys. Act cool. They definitely are looking back at me like I'm some sort of weirdo recording people. Actually, they're pretty cool. They were like smiling. They're smoking. People here love to smoke and drink coffee. And they know how to mind their business. Like they just don't care. So far my experience here has been pretty cool, chill vibes. People here are built just like me. Not built but like in body type, but like I'm talking like personality wise. They just mind their own business. They don't talk to people. They smoke, they drink alcohol, drink coffee, and then they just go back to their apartments, and it's just like a chill vibe. There's not much people walking around because everyone just likes being in their room all the time in their own company, which is something I like to do. So that's why I've been loving it so far. Also, I love the weather. I love it here. But the problem is kind of depressing because I don't have friends. But yet again, I'm not really a friendly person to have friends or like friends, so I don't really mind not having friends. I do have a couple of friends. My dorm level mates, like my roommates, not roommates, my housemates, like we live in the same apartment. They are like two of them are foreigners, so like they're my friends. We talk here and there, but then again, they just like being in their room, just like me. So we don't really meet at all. Sometimes we do. Anyways, will I be staying here for 1 full year? No, I'm not. I'm leaving next in 2 months' time. I'm done with this place. I've experienced the culture, the people, and you know what? When summer comes along, not summer, but when the heat comes along, I'm ditching. I only came for the weather, and it's cold and nice. But when it starts to get hot, I'm gonna pack my bags and I'm gonna go find a different country to be in, a country that's cold. So far, money wise, it's pretty expensive living here, especially this street, because this is where the rich people live. Apparently, I've been told. That's why, like, this jacket literally cost me like 200 kina to buy. This jacket. 200 kina. Never in my life do I spend that much on clothing. Except the shoes. The shoes were 500 kina at VC. But point is, it's quite expensive here. But I live a very cheap lifestyle, and like I don't really find interest in spending money. Although I do have a lot of money to spend though. But like I'm taken care of very well out here. I have food given to me 24/7. I have accommodation, hot water. There's not really much I could be spending money on, except this jacket, because I need it for the cold. Apart from that, I have been saving up a lot of money. I'm kidding, I haven't been saving. I've been spending on unnecessary things like this microphone, may I add. I didn't need this microphone, but I went up and then I talked to this Turkish guy. He was at this place and I was trying to look for a phone stand because obviously I need a phone stand because like if I had a phone stand I would have set my phone down there and sat on the bench, but I don't have a phone stand, so now I have to stand up and talk like a freaking loser. Point is, I went there to get a phone stand, and like this guy, he was cute though, everyone here is hot. May I add? Like everyone here is just good looking, and their favorite color is black. So everyone's just like automatically a 10 out of 10 because their favorite color is the black. Anyways, I'm wearing all black by the way. Look at that. Okay, yeah, I went to the tech shop to buy this phone stand, and he was like, "Oh, we have microphones," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I showed me this microphone, and it costs like 200 kina, 250. And then I was like, should I get it or no? But then he was really very, very convincing. That may I add, like he was very convincing. He was like, you need to get this. Like this is a really good mic, and plus he speaks English, so it was like I had to like I had the time of my life. Did I need the mic? No, but was I enjoying the conversation and was I intrigued by his persuasive talks? Yes, I was. So I bought the mic, which was a lot of money, but it's okay. He can have my money. And then you know what else he did? Another person walking by. You see, they just mind their own business. That's why I love them. As I was saying, he sold me not only the mic, but he was like, your phone? You have iPhone 16 Pro Max?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, I have that too. You need to get this." He took me to the other side and then he showed me the camera lens. Like he said, "You need to get this to protect your camera. If you drop your phone, it's gonna ruin it. You need to get this. It's only 600 TL." And I was like, "Okay, fine, whatever you say." And then I got that. And then he was like, he didn't stop there. He was like, "You need to get a new phone cover. That phone cover looks like shit." He didn't say that, but he was low key saying that. So I was like, "Okay, what can you give me the cheapest? Like, I'm spending a lot of money here." And then he was like, "Okay, 200 kina, 200 TL, which is like 20 kina." So he gave me that. I got that. And I also bought a screen protector because my screen protector was so old. And mind you, after I replaced it, my front screen is so good right now. Like, it's so clear. And I was like, wait, I thought my phone was getting old, but actually it was the screen protector that was getting old. So I bought all of those. And then he was like, "Okay, I'm going to give you this ticket. And on Christmas Eve, we're going to do a draw. And then if you win, you can come and check. I'll send you a message. Like winners, they'll send a message." And I wrote my name and my number and I gave it to him. And then he put it into the system. So if I do win, I get to win a 6,000 TL voucher. That's like 600 kina or 700 kina. And then I also, if that's one of the draws, the other draw is like a brand new iPhone 12. The other one is it's like a bunch of cool stuff. So I was like, okay, I I should win, but I didn't get the Instagram account. He said check the Instagram live. So tomorrow we're gonna walk up the street. It's up the street, and then we're gonna get that Instagram. So we stay in touch. I'll update you guys if I win anything. What was the reason why wanted to talk about? I just wanted to give an update. So yeah, that's the update. So far, I made some friends, and I am getting along with people here. But as I said, I will not be staying here any longer. As soon as the heat comes, I'm out of here. Okay. I escaped Port Moresby because of the heat. I'm not gonna come here and suffer in the heat as well. I'm resigning as soon as the heat waves hit this city. I'm out of here. That's the update. Financially, I just used my 100 euros. I withdrew all my money in Port Moresby in my BSB account, and then I converted it into euros, and it was like around 600 euros, which is a lot of money. So I've been using like 50 euros per week because again I don't really have to spend because I am very well taken care of out here. But today I went and I exchanged my last 100 euros and I got 5,000 TL. And yeah, that's the last remaining money I have. You're asking about my pay. I do get paid, but I'm trying to save that money so I can buy my ticket back home. Apart from that, I'm good. Kind of feeling lonely. Sometimes I feel lonely, but then whenever I do feel lonely, I just sit down and I'm like, I'm always alone in my room back in Port Moresby, so why am I feeling lonely here? It's like the same thing, but just in a different country. And then I don't get lonely anymore. So yeah, that's it. That's the update. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're like almost at 7,000 for 7 or is it 6,000 subscribers? And also, we're almost reaching our goal to get monetized. We have like 2,000 more watch hours to get monetized. What if this whole entire thing wasn't even recording, bro? Oh, it was recording. Oh my gosh, we made it to 11 minutes. I think that should end. And there's some Africans walking up, and Africans make me shy because they low-key give weird vibes. Like, they be staring and shit like that. So I'm gonna end now. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, and do follow me on my other platforms. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Bye.